What's up, people? Today I'm going to talk to you about Venus being in Aquarius. I am so excited for this energy. I absolutely love it. And I'm sorry I'm not on like a really cool background location like usual. Actually, my car broke down, which for those who know me very well, that's the story of my life. It's cars breaking down. But anyway, I'm here just in the hood somewhere, so we're live from the hood. Venus in Aquarius. What does Venus in Aquarius mean? Venus entered Aquarius on the 16th of February and is going to be there until the 13th of March of 2016. So during this time, it's just really great to experiment with anything Venusian, anything the five senses rules, anything that has to do with how you enjoy yourself, how you enjoy life. Beauty and looks, definitely. Try some new looks. Like try a piercing, like a nose piercing, you know, a facial piercing or piercing anywhere else that you're open to piercing, okay? Try a new hair color. I dyed my hair like a different purple this time, you know, because it's also Pisces season. The sun is in Pisces now, and Pisces is a very purple, you know, energy. So I did my hair a different color, you know. Venus in Aquarius represents doing your hair in a unique way, a unique style. Try a unique style of clothes, or, you know, it's all about having freedom of expression, and Venus does have to do with how you express yourself creatively. And when it's in Aquarius, it's like a mad genius, mad scientist, innovator type of energy. So do something creative, unique, innovative, something you've never done before. Try to come up with some great ideas that have never been thought of before, and invent things, you know, because Mercury is also in Aquarius at the same time as Venus. So they are dancing close together. Mercury is how you communicate and how you speak. It's your logical, rational mind. It's your thinking. So if your thinking is in Aquarius and it's a very creative genius, and then it's influenced by Venus in Aquarius, which is super creative, that's just a lot of creative ideas that can come out of people at this time. And because Aquarian energy is like so random, it's ruled by the planet Uranus, which is like, it rules electricity and like flashes of light, flashes of insight that just come up. So you can just really come up with some awesome, like new and exciting and creative ideas right now when it comes to anything in life, even if you're not in a field that's very creative or anything like that. Just with everyday mundane things like cooking breakfast, you can all of a sudden come up with like, you know what, I just came up with this recipe in my head. I'm going to try this ingredient with this today and see how it works out. See if it tastes good, you know, see if maybe I invented some new recipe. So that's another way you could be creative during this time. Definitely fashion, makeup, your appearance, food, like try a new different food. I know when Venus was in Sagittarius, it was also a time to try new and different like foreign foods, but Aquarius season is the time to try like some crazy stuff, like those fusion types of dishes that people come up with now. Japanese food mixed with like Mexican food or hot dogs, you know, like, I don't know. I just thought of that because last year around this time, I went to the Santa Monica Pier with my oldest son, and we tried this hot dog stand, right? And they made like Japanese style hot dogs with like kimchi and teriyaki. Oh my gosh, they were bomb. That is like Venus in Aquarius, okay? Trying some crazy fusion type of food. Now, if you are someone who was born with the planet Uranus or Uranus, whatever, in the sign of Aquarius, which is its home sign, that means you were born either during the summer of 1995 or you were born from 1996 to 2003. That's the time that Uranus was transiting through the sign of Aquarius. Venus in Aquarius is hitting your natal Uranus. And I know that kind of sounds dirty, but anyway, what that means is Venus is interacting with your Uranian energy in your chart, which is so unique and creative. So I wouldn't be surprised if some people who were born during those years in that generation are really, really having this creative, mad genius streak right now. Also, you might see them change their looks. They might just all of a sudden say, I want to dye my hair rainbow colors, like all the colors of the rainbow at once. Or they might all of a sudden, you know, get all these piercings or get like a crazy tattoo. That's the energy of Venus and Uranus. But also, Venus and Uranus is like sudden love, sudden relationships. You meet someone and there's this spark that just flies, and it's like, wow, they come from nowhere, right? And also Aquarius represents groups of like-minded individuals. people that are just as unique and creative as you are. You try to be so unique and individual and one of a kind, but yet you still find your tribe. That's also the energy of Aquarius. And while Venus is there, people can be, you know, a little more easily falling in love with like people within their groups of like-minded individuals within their tribe. It's like, you know what, I feel so different from everybody that it could be so hard to find someone that I can bond with on an intimate level. But when Venus is in Aquarius, it's like, you know what, you know, I can find somebody that's like me, that's unique and different and maybe quirky and a little weird, you know, and I can feel comfortable with them and we can bond and, you know, maybe get a little romance going. But it doesn't have to be romance. It could also be friendships, because Aquarian energy is all about friendships with people, seeing people for who they really are and not for their gender, their race, their color, their nationality, their religion, none of that stuff. What planet they're from, that doesn't even matter with Venus in Aquarius. In fact, a lot of Aquarian people, they don't really see gender, and I know this is a little controversial, but they are more likely to be people who don't care what gender you are when it comes to falling in love. Not saying that every single Aquarius or person with Venus in Aquarius is open to same-sex relationships. People who are open to those things, a lot of times, the majority of the time, what I find is a heavy Aquarian or Uranus influence. So that's why I say when Venus is there, it doesn't mean everybody is going to turn that way. It just means like you like to bond with people, and it doesn't matter what their physical body is, you know, it's all about their soul and what's inside. And you can hang out with them and just have a great time because you have things in common with them. That's what the Aquarian energy is all about. So while Venus is there, if you're born with Uranus in Aquarius, you can easily fall in love with a friend or someone in a group that you belong to. Now, if you were born from 1998 through 2012, then you more than likely have Neptune in Aquarius. So that means Venus in Aquarius is going to be transiting over Neptune for you. When Venus comes in contact with Neptune, and especially when it's in Aquarius, now that is a very, you know, Neptune's a very dreamy energy. It's like just getting lost in what you're doing and not caring about the time. And when Venus transits there in your chart, it's like, wow, you can really start thinking about very outer worldly things and not really caring too much about the material, and just really get lost in like creativity and just enjoying time with friends. And you can also meet love, you know, within a group as well, but you need to be careful because Neptune energy does make you get lost, like to where you really don't see another person for who they are, and you can like fall in love. But once the Neptune energy, once Venus passes over your Neptune and is like done with that transit, you may see that person for who they really, really are. And then it's like, wow, I don't know who I met like 2 weeks ago, but that's not who I'm talking to now. So just be careful if you have Neptune in Aquarius and Venus passes over. That's a negative thing that can happen. But the positive is creativity and not caring about what anyone thinks about your creative geniusness. So that is Venus in Aquarius. Sorry this is shorter than usual, but my husband's on his way to pick me up from being stranded in the ghetto, and just thought I would film this really quick and get it out there and tell everybody, just really enjoy being original. That's what Aquarius energy is about. Be original, do something original, come up with original ideas. And who cares if anybody thinks negatively of your colored hair, your nose piercings, your tattoos? It doesn't matter. It's all about freedom of expression and just being true to who you are inside and not caring about what people think of you on the outside. What you do with your body on the outside is your business, and just feel free to do what it is that you choose to do to express yourself creatively. Enjoy time with friends, enjoy time in groups. You know, you can meet new groups, find your tribe, find the people that make you feel like you're not such the alien in this world. You know, you are different and unique, but yet you still belong. And that's the energy of Aquarius. All right, peeps, well, take care, enjoy this season, and I'll see you in my next video.